everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of Yoga Jamz. Excited to be here. Here's Max. So we are doing a special episode today, and we are going to be exploring the song Eyes of the World. Some of you guessed it like right away, and I was like, yep. That just happened. But we're going to be exploring the lyrics of the song and combining them with yoga movements. So if you love the Grateful Dead, this is a good way to go deeper into this song. And if you're not really sure, kind of indifferent, just sink into the poetry that are the lyrics. Okay? Here's Sweetie. She's a consistent part of our yoga practice every week. As we start, you may need a strap of some sort to help you with yoga postures. If you don't have a yoga strap, which is possible, just grab a hold of a scarf like this. Any kind of scarf will do. And you may not need it at all, but it's good to have on the side. So I'll give you just a moment to do that. And when you come back, go ahead and find a comfortable seat. I always like to sit up on something so that my hips can be elevated and then my chest can roll back and I can sit up nice and tall. So finding your seat, finding this root of your yoga practice. And as you get comfortable, you can gently close your eyes or just gaze down at the floor. Allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears. Allow your breath to slow down. Feel the soft in and out of your breathing as you inhale and exhale. Allowing your mind to settle and just letting go of anything that is going on outside of this room. Knowing that you are safe and loved and exactly where you're supposed to be in the world. Gently place one hand on top of your heart and the other hand on top of that one. Pressing your palms into your heart center, the center of compassion and love and vibrancy. We're going to be really focusing on the heart today, so allow yourself to really tune in to this part of your body, this part of yourself. And as you press your palms into your heart center, just drawing the collective intention of keeping an open mind and heart, allowing yourself to just sink into this journey through this song, through the music, through your body. Let it all sink together. And let us begin this practice with one round of Om. Take a full breath in. Om. Stay where you are as I read to you the first line of the lyrics that we'll be focusing on today. Wake up to find out that you are the eyes of the world. So as we get into our yoga practice, realize that you are the eyes of the world, and whatever that kind of means to you, let that wash over you, and we will wake up our bodies. So come on to hands and knees and move whatever you're sitting on out to the side. So we'll come into hands and knees. And just allow your hands to root into the earth, stacking your bones, hips over knees, shoulders over elbows over wrists. And then if you'd like a little more flexion, a little bit more wrist strength, come onto your finger pads, so kind of like jellyfish hands here. And then inhale, arch your spine, shining your heart forward, waking up your body. Exhale, round out your spine, tuck your chin, press through your shoulder blades. Inhale, arch your spine, tilt your pelvis as you open up your heart. Exhale, tuck your chin. Last one, inhale, arch your spine. And exhale, tuck your chin. And now allow your palms to come back down to the earth if you are up on your fingertips. And then start to walk your hands out in front of you. You want to keep your hips relatively over your knees here. And this is our puppy pose, Anahatasana, pose to open the heart. And allow your chest to just descend in between your shoulder blades. And also, if you want a little bit more, come up onto those finger pads once again. Hold here and breathe deeply. Stay where you are as I show you the next variation. So bringing your palms down, start to walk your palms all the way over to the right. Keep your hips where they are. Press down through this left hand and lean back into that left hip, and you should get a beautiful side opener here. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more breath, reach through that left hand, resist back through that left hip. On your next inhale, come back through center and just walk it all the way over to the other side. Stretch through that right hand as you lean back into that right hip. Breathe in. And exhale, leaning even more into that right hip, stretching through your right hand. Feel that side body stretch. Inhale. And exhale, waking up the body. Good, and then draw your hands back to center. And let's walk your hands all the way back so you're sitting on your heels. And we're just gonna activate our core center a little bit, waking up. Feeling your eyes open. Your feet are in front of you. You're balancing on your sit bones. I'll turn to the side for you. Reach your heart center forward and then stay right here with your arms out here. You can also bring your hands behind your thighs like this. Maybe you lift your legs up just like this. Boat pose, Navasana. Stay here. If you want more of a challenge, reach your arms forward. Reach your heart forward. Open up that heart. I know this is an intense one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Knowing that we are in this together. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more deep breath here. Exhale and then release. Cross your ankles here. Bring your fingers down to the earth and maybe you lift up just for a moment. Set your sit bones down. Let's come back into Navasana, reaching through your fingertips. Hold here, deep breaths in and out. Feeling that core get activated. This is gonna help you through all of the postures. This is gonna open up our abdominal muscles even more. If you'd like to straighten your legs, you can do that as well. I'm gonna keep my knees bent here. One more breath. Exhale. Cross your ankles once again. Other ankle on top. And then maybe you lift your sit bones up just a little bit. Come back down. Last one. Reaching your legs up, reaching your palms forward. Open up your fingers. Feel this light. Feel yourself waking up, knowing that you have this inner wisdom, this strength to get you through. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Reach through your fingers. Exhale, cross your ankles the opposite way, and then just roll back onto all fours. Let's do a couple cat-cows to stretch out that belly. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, tuck your chin, press through your shoulder blades, round out your spine. Inhale, arch your spine, gaze up. Exhale. Inhale, come back with a neutral spine. And then we're gonna come into our first downward facing dog of the day. So plant your hands, tuck your toes under, lift your knees up just a little bit, and then reach your sit bones back towards the back of your mat, and then gently expand into downward facing dog. So you're making a triangle with your body basically. You want your hips to reach up towards the ceiling, little bend in your knees. press through your palms. Take a deep breath in and out. If this is ever too much for you, come down to your knees. Do that same posture we started with, puppy pose, Anahatasana. Breathing in and out, and now bend your right knee and then press into your left heel. Switch sides. Feel that music wash over you. Good, stay in down dog for a couple more breaths. Feel your breath move you. Awesome. On your next inhale, roll forward, high plank. Feel your strength, feel this light. Lower your knees if this is a lot right now. I'm gonna stay with my knees lowered. Listen to your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're still waking up. All right, through high plank or through your knees, lower all the way down to the floor, onto your belly. Bring the tops of your feet to the earth. Bring your hands into the same jellyfish hands on either side of your heart here, just like this. On your inhale, come up into a variation of cobra. We're just coming up a little bit here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up into this variation of cobra, gaze up. Exhale, fold, moving in a flowy motion here. Inhale. Exhale, lead with your chin as you fold forward. Inhale, lead with the back of your head. Exhale, fold forward. All right, bring the tops of your hands next to your hips, palm space up to receive all of this light and love. Press through the tops of your feet, and then reach your arms up behind you, and maybe reach your legs up as well. Expand, reach your heart forward, reach your arms back. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath in, you've got this. Exhale, release, bring left ear down and just relax for a moment. Bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Getting a nice quad massage, getting a nice rest. Rest here. And now we come into our next lyric for today. The heart has its beaches, its homeland, and thoughts of its own. So now we're going to be expanding even more into our heart and just thinking about the fact that the human heart is composed of about 40,000 neurons that can sense, feel, learn, and remember. I thought that was super cool when I figured that out. Okay, let's come into one more back bend here, hands under shoulders. Inhale, come into a cobra pose. Exhale, down. Tuck your toes, come up through your knees, or if you want more of a challenge, come up through high plank, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it go through your mouth. Breathe through your left foot and lift your right leg up. Little bend in your left knee. This can also be done from all fours right here. Good, reach up through your right leg a little bit or a lot. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, roll forward. Bring your shoulder blades up, knee to nose. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, draw it back. Last one, exhale, knee to nose, and gently step that foot forward, however far it lands. Use your right hand to bring it all the way up. Left knee down, take a deep breath in. Open your heart as you sink into that right hip. Deep breaths, expand your heart open. Knowing that your heart has so much wisdom in this world. And then maybe reach your arms all the way up, sinking into that hip. Breathe in as you reach. And now breathe out, cactus your arms, bringing them out to the side and even a little behind your shoulders. You can also do this here if your shoulders are hurting you today. Expand and reach your heart forward. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach up through your fingers. Exhale, hands come to frame that right foot. Press through your back foot, lift your left knee. Step back, downward facing dog. Okay, now we have our vinyasa options. Option number one, stay in down dog. Lower to your knees and rest in child's pose. Another option, roll forward into high plank. Drop to your knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, final option, and if this is a part of your practice, then it would be okay to do, but if you have any shoulder pain or anything like that, please do not try this until we get a class to really work through it. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So when we say go through a vinyasa, you get to choose one of those things, and I'll be doing different ones throughout the class. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go through your mouth. Root through your right foot. Gently lift that left leg up a little bit, a lot in the middle somewhere. Exhale, knee to nose, come forward. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to nose, activating that core. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to nose, gently step that foot wherever it naturally lands. Use your left hand to help you out if you need to. And then drop that right knee down. Take a moment to appreciate the music, allowing the song to just soak into your bones, into your heart and your soul. Roll your shoulders away, feel this hip stretch. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. When you're ready, reach your arms all the way up, or if you have shoulder pain right here is perfect. Make your modification. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feel your heart expand. Feel the wisdom of your heart here. Maybe you bend your elbows and come into cactus arms or a little bit lower. Feel like a string is pulling your heart forward as you arch your spine and gaze up. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands come to frame that left foot. Press through your right foot and lift your knee. Step back, downward facing dog. Stay here and breathe, or rest in child's pose, or a variation of your flow, of your vinyasa. I'll be doing the middle version. So coming forward, lowering down. Inhale, back bend of choice here. Exhale, fold. Press up through your knees or high plank. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Let's all take a sigh together. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. All right, let's gaze up at your fingers and gently walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Little bend in your knees here. Inhale, come up halfway and feel your expansion here from your hips all the way through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold forward. Feel this nice fold, this hamstring stretch, and you can be right here as well. You don't have to be touching your toes. On your next inhale, bring your arms all the way up when you get to the top. Cactus your arms, expand your heart open. Reach forward, feel that string reaching your heart to the front of your mat. On your next inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands come into your heart to feel it all in. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Feel the changes within you and just give yourself permission to trust your heart here. Bringing one hand on top of your heart and the other hand on top of that one, just how we started. And just breathing deeply. And then release your hands. Reach your right arm up, come into a side bend. If you'd like a little more challenge, swoop your left hand underneath and it's as if you're pulling your hands apart. If that's too much, just stay right here. Reach, 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 stretch out your side body, and then inhale, come all the way back up, hands reach up. Exhale, other side. Right hand comes down, left hand reaches, and open up that left shoulder a little bit more. If you'd like more, reach that right arm towards the left, twisting out your body, expanding your side body. On your next inhale, lift all the way up. One more time, cactus those arms while you're standing. Reach your heart forward. On your inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands come through heart center as you fold forward. Inhale, draw yourself up halfway. Reach through your chest. through your heart center. Exhale, folding in and honoring the wisdom of your heart. Plant your hands and step back into a downward facing dog. Option 1, stay right here. Option 2, rest in child's pose. Or come through a vinyasa of your choice. Just breathing deeply, connecting with the music, connecting with the movement, connecting with the stillness. Coming all the way back. Take a deep breath in. So we're still focusing on these thoughts of our own, on the heart's thoughts of its own, on all those neurons in our heart center. All right, root through your left leg, reach your right leg up. Exhale, really hunch out your shoulders as you come forward. Use your core, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it back up, just one time this time. Exhale, knee to nose, gently step that right foot forward. Use your right hand to bring that foot up to the front of your mat. And then spin that left heel down. Walk it out to the left just a little bit. So we're going to come into Warrior One, but I'm going to face you so you can see that my feet are on train tracks here. So you really want to root through that back foot and then lift your arms all the way up. So you're aiming for your hips facing forward, but they're probably going to come a little bit out to the left, and that's okay. Reach your arms, breathe deeply. Exhale. Good, I'm going to face this way so you can see me for the next thing. Keep holding Warrior One. If you need to straighten out that leg, that's totally fine. Good, cactus the arms, bend your elbows, same thing that we've been doing. But now stretch your arms back like you're flying, like your heart is just expanding forward. Stay like this, or maybe clasp your hands behind you. This can be a good time to have your strap or your scarf as well. You can hold on to that scarf and reach just like this. Then inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, folding into humble warrior. Maybe your body comes to just hover. Maybe you come on the inner edge of that right leg. Let your head drop no matter where you are and breathe. And now press through your feet, come all the way up. If you have the strap, release it out to the side. We'll come back to it. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands come to frame your right foot. Come to the ball of your left foot and step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Option 1, stay right here. Come into child's pose or move through a vinyasa of your choice. I'm going to stay right here. You do what feels good for your body, honoring the wisdom of your heart. Other side, root through your right foot, lift your left leg up, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, knee to nose, come forward, engage your core. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left foot steps forward wherever it naturally lands. Use your left hand to help you. Okay, so your feet are separate like train tracks, kind of like this. Spin your right foot down. You want to save room for your hips, leave room for your hips to expand, and then reach your arms all the way up. Your hips are slightly tilted to the front of your mat, but they may not all be all the way there. Our bodies are different. Reach. Breathe deeply right here. Exhale. One more deep breath. And then cactus your arms. Squeeze your elbows together. Reach your heart forward. And then maybe you reach your arms back, palms open. And now either clasp your hands behind you or grab a hold of that strap and expand, resisting your hands wherever they are. And exhale, fold forward. Maybe you're hovering over that left thigh. Maybe your torso comes to the inner edge of that left leg. No matter where you are, you hug that left hip back and breathe. One more deep breath here. And then press through your feet, come all the way back up, reach your heart forward. Let go of that strap, place it out to the side, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands frame that left foot, spin onto the ball of your right foot and step back, downward facing dog. Your choice here, hold, rest, or move through a flow. facing dog. And you can come to your knees for a moment if you'd like. Okay. So now we're in our jam part of the session. I mean, the whole session is a jam, but now we get to really go off on our own and tune into our heart wisdom and really feel the music. Bring back this music forward and honor the music of the Grateful Dead as well. All right, so our next lyric is Wake Now, Discover that you are the song that the morning brings. So as you're doing your own flow, know that you have everything within you. You are the song that the morning brings. Let your movements be a song. Let yourself flow through these. I'm going to teach us a very simple flow, and then you're going to do it on your own 2 times, just like we've been doing every week if you're a regular. All right, so you are the song that the morning brings. I'll teach you once, and then I'll let you off onto your own. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Root through your left foot, lift your right foot all the way up. Exhale, hug your knee into your nose, gently step that foot forward. Use your right hand to help you out. Your feet are on train tracks here to support you, but your left heel is going to keep spinning upward right now. Keep your strap close by if you need it. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, and then maybe you clasp your hands behind you. Maybe you grab a hold of that strap. Reach your heart forward, and then fold forward just about 45 degrees here. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release your hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Move through a flow if you'd like it right now. Take a deep breath as you move through each movement. Getting ready, feeling the music move through you. Feel that energy that we're creating together. Okay, if you did the flow, we're back in downward facing dog. Root through your right foot, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose as you roll forward. Gently step that left foot forward. Move it all the way up. Feet are like train tracks here, so you have some balance. Inhale, reach your arms up. Clasp your hands behind you or grab a hold of the strap. Open your chest. Feel the wisdom of your heart. You are the song that the morning brings. And then lean forward. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the strap or your clasp. Hands come down. Step back, downward facing dog. Choose to move through your flow or not. All right, y'all. Now we're gonna ask Max to turn up the music a little bit, embracing these lyrics, embracing the poetry that is within you, going through this flow. And if you get stuck, just look up here. I'll be doing it with you. If you're still like, what is going on? Just dance it out. Let yourself feel it. Lie on your back and rest. This is your time to really explore your inner wisdom, your inner self. All right, downward facing dog. Connecting with your breath, let's go. got this. Everyone, when you finish, all roads lead to child's pose. Rest, let your forehead rest on the earth. Deep, full breaths, let your heart rate slow down and let this be a shelter, a container for your heart. Let it feel comforting. Noticing the benefits of your practice already. We've really moved some energy so far. Breathe deeply. Wake now, discover that you are the song that the morning brings. All right, inhale. And just come all the way onto your belly. So perhaps you want to do this in a fun way. So reach your hands out, come onto your finger pads just like we started with. And your elbows are going to come out to the side as you kind of just slink your chest forward. It's almost as if you're dragging your chest along the earth. So gazing forward, just slowly bring yourself forward onto your belly. Okay, so I'm going to face you guys at this part so you can see me. Let me make sure you can. Okay, good. All right, so you're on your belly, and now bring your left forearm down. So your elbows underneath your shoulder and your fingers are tilted towards about like 2 o'clock, around there. Okay, so you're gonna bend your right knee so your foot comes back behind you, and then you're gonna grab a hold of that foot. Now this may not be accessible for you, so you can grab a hold of your strap at this point, and you can kind of loop it around this back foot. And then pull your foot back with the strap. So you get to choose, no matter where you are, finding a stretch in your quads, and then press up and bring that left shoulder away from your ear and just pull that heel in towards your sit bones. Stretching out the fronts of your legs, your hip flexors. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And now playing with more strength and more back bend, kick that right foot behind you and resist with that right hand or strap. So you're kicking it behind you. Feeling a stretch in that right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. All right, release that tension, release that right foot. Good, bring both elbows down, coming into Sphinx pose. Breathing in as you reach your heart forward. And then other side, turning those right fingers inward. And then you're gonna bend that left leg. Maybe you grab a hold of your left foot. If that's not accessible, grab a hold of your strap. And then rolling your right shoulder out of your ear so you have a tall spine here. Engage your right leg as you pull that foot in towards your sit bones. Breathe in. And breathe out. Feel this stretch in your quadriceps. Allow your hip flexors to open. And then kicking back through your left foot. Kicking back, feel that resistance. Breathing deeply. And then release. Release this side. Coming back to Sphinx pose. Reaching through your heart. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. All right, for this next one, we have some options. So, you're gonna turn to the side again. You can either clasp your hands behind you or grab a hold of the strap. You can just place it on your sit bones. And you can grab a hold of either side of the strap here. And then we'll come into Shalabhasana, a little variation of Cobra. You can also clasp your hands here like this. Or if this isn't your practice and you feel really open, we've done a lot of heart openers, bend your knees. Grab a hold of the outer edges of your ankles and lift up into Dhanurasana bow pose. So choosing which version is right for you, let's hold for a couple breaths. If you're not up already, come on up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Expand your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, release. Release your ankles if you have them. Turn your right ear down. And just breathe. Taking a well-deserved rest here. And then bring your hands under your shoulders. Press back. Slowly come into child's pose. Be really gentle. Maybe you even do some pulses before you settle in. Reversing that flexion in the spine. And then rest. Gently come onto hands and knees. And now you're just going to step your feet up to the top of your mat here. We have one more really active standing pose, and then we get to chill out, cool it down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms out in front of you. Cactus those arms, hug your elbows together, reach your chest forward. On your next inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands into a prayer pose. They come into your heart. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Allow your hands to release from that prayer position. And now, maybe you grab a hold of your strap for this one. We're gonna do dancer pose, okay? Our balancing posture of our class today. Again, just recognize the music. Recognize that it's carrying you, that we're carrying each other. Feel that beat, okay. Coming to stand tall, bring your left hand to your hip. You have the strap in your right hand if you need it. Root through your left knee, a little bend in that left foot, and start to bring your weight all the way into that left foot. Okay, now you're either gonna loop that strap around your foot, or you have the flexibility, just grab it on the inside of your foot. Okay, I'm gonna do it with a strap just so y'all can see. And if you haven't had a strap this whole time, that's absolutely fine. Okay, from here, reach your left arm up, and now you're gonna start to kick back through that right foot, and you may stay right here, or maybe you start to tilt and come all the way up. I'm gonna move to the side so you can see me. Whew, okay. Maybe you come up like this, maybe you're right here, and that's perfect. Hold here, breathe deeply, expand your heart forward. Whew. Breathing in, and breathing out. Good, feel your heart radiate, feel that arm reach. One more breath. Exhale, release, release, shake out your legs. Maybe you do a couple hip rotations here, let it go. That left hip is probably talking to you. Reverse directions with those hip circles. Come back to center, other side. First, let's take a breath, inhale. And exhale. Bring your right hand to your hip and start to shift all of your weight onto that right foot. Feeling grounded, when you're ready, gently lift that left foot up. Option number one, you can loop that foot with your scarf or strap, looping around the top of the foot, or you can grab the inner edge of your foot. Reach your right arm up, and be careful that your left hip doesn't move up like this. You want your hips to stay level. You're kicking back. Okay, start to kick back. And only after you kick back can you lean forward here. Keep dropping that left hip down. Deep breath in. And out. Continue to hold. Reach through those fingertips in front of you. Breathe in. And out. One more deep breath. And exhale. Release. Come all the way up. Clear that strap or scarf out of the way. We're done. We're done with it. Bring your hips to your hips and start to circle those hips once again. Feeling this energy, this movement in your heart center. And then switch directions, come around the other way. deep breaths in and out. And then come to center. Feet are hip width distance. One hand on top of your heart and the other hand on top of that one. Gently close your eyes and turn inward for a moment. Feel the energy move through your body and feel the music. Feel the connection between all of us doing this class together, whether it's during the time that we're bringing it live over Facebook or whether it's after. Know that we're all connected, and then just listen to the last lyric we're going to consider for today. The heart has its seasons, its evenings, and songs of its own. The heart has its seasons, its evenings, and songs of its own. So just honoring in this time, our heart can feel a lot of different ways with all of the confusion and joy, pain, just all of the things. Just honoring wherever your heart is today in this moment. Honoring whichever season your heart happens to be in right now. And know that it's okay. Gently release those hands and let's come into some stretching. Reach your arms all the way up. We'll flow on down. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, down. And go ahead and step into hands and knees. And we're going to do that side stretch that we started with. And I want you to notice the difference in your body. So come on into puppy pose. Allowing your chest to descend between your shoulder blades, and then start to walk your hands all the way over to the right. Stretch through that left palm and shift back through your left hip. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Descending that hip and just holding this posture. One more breath right here. And then inhale, walk your hands all the way over to the other side. Stretching through that right arm, descending through that right hip. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Slowing things down, starting to turn more inward. Allow the music to wash through you. Allow your body to feel good. Let your heart be free. And then inhale, come back to the center, and then walk yourself all the way back to sit on your heels. Shift your hips to one side, and then just swing your legs out in front of you. And right now we're going to come into a straddle position. Let me make sure y'all can see me. Okay, so your legs can be right here at like 90 degrees. They can be even closer together. Or if you have more flexibility, they can be out to the sides. Wherever you are, make sure you're flexing your toes, and that's going to protect your knees from turning inward. So bring your fingers behind you, and then open your heart on your inhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. And maybe you relax your chest a little bit, and just stay right here. Maybe you bring your hands in front of you and start to fold forward. Remember, your knees are turning up, and only come to this point. Come to the point where your back doesn't round out. Wherever you end up, just allow your head to drop and breathe. Honoring whatever season your heart is in this moment. Full deep breaths. You might be sitting up tall, you might be folded forward, honoring wherever you are. If you're folded forward, come up to meet us, sitting up tall. Feeling ourselves slowing down, coming into more of a relaxing part of our practice. Go ahead and start to walk that right hand over to the right on the inside of that right leg. And start to tilt your body, reaching your left arm up. Feeling yourself slow down. And then open up your shoulder. Feel that stretch in your left side body. Honoring the wisdom of your heart. And if you'd like, you can drop that right ear as well. Breathe in. And breathe out. On your next inhale, reach through those left fingers. Other side, walking your left hand on the inner edge of your left leg. And then reach your right arm up. If your shoulder doesn't allow for this, reaching it out to the side is totally fine, or just keeping it down. Honor your body. Honor your inner wisdom. And then maybe you drop your left shoulder down to get a little bit of a neck stretch here. Wherever you are is absolutely perfect. Spinning that right shoulder open. Feel your breath slowing down. Take one more breath here. And then reach up through your right fingers. Come all the way back up. Take a full breath in the center. Exhale. And then from here, bring the soles of your feet together. Coming into Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. And just press your thumbs onto the arches of your feet, giving yourself a little foot massage. Just for a moment. Give yourself some love. Our feet do a lot for us. Show them some gratitude here. A little pressure point action. All right, you can choose to interlace. I like to interlace my hands around my toes. It just makes my feet feel some comfort. You can also bring your hands to your shins. Wherever you are, inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, bend your elbows and fold forward from your hips. Maybe you release your head. And then gently bring yourself out of it. And we're gonna come all the way to lay down on our backs. So coming onto your back with your knees bent, feet on the floor, take a breath right here. And then hug your knees into your chest and just circle those knees, massaging your hips. We'll come into our outer hip opener on our backs today. So both feet flat on the floor, knees face up. And then bring that right ankle above the left knee. Flex your right foot a lot, and you're making a figure four with your legs here. You're gonna draw this entire, if this is enough, stay right here. If you want a little more, you're gonna draw the entire formation in toward your chest. Interlace your hands around the back of your left thigh or your shin, and your right hand is coming in between this little triangle that your right leg is making. Holding here. Breathe in. And out. Feel that stretch. Just taking a few deep breaths here, allowing your body to open up. Feeling the slowness. Feeling the sense of ease within you. And then release the interlace of your hands. Gently bring that left foot down. Take a full breath in. And then allow this entire formation to just fall over to the left. So just keep everything where it is, but that right sole of your foot is on the ground and you're coming into a twist. If you'd like, you can gaze over that right shoulder. Breathe deeply. Unwinding your practice. Feeling your heart rate slow down as you slow your whole body down. And then on your next inhale, come back up to the center. Release that right foot next to your left. And just switch sides, bringing that left ankle above your right knee. Holding here for a deep breath. You're going to gently pull this whole formation in, interlacing your hands behind the right thigh or right shin, and hold here with deep breaths. Allow the music to wash over you. then gently release this whole figure 4 to the ground. And then just allow your whole body to twist, bringing the left sole of your foot to the ground. Hands out to the sides, and maybe you gaze over that left shoulder. Gentle twist here. Deep breaths in and out. Holding this twist, feeling your breath. The heart has its seasons, its evenings, and songs of its own. One more deep breath here. And then gently bring yourself back to center. Release that left foot next to your right and just start to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Gentle twisting. Alright, now we're going to have a special Shavasana. You're going to relax your entire body. Find your way into a position of complete relaxation. As you open your palms, feeling the benefits of your practice vibrate through every molecule of your being. Your palms rest open, descending into some stillness. We'll have a few moments of stillness and quiet, and then Max is going to give us a special performance of a song that you couldn't possibly guess. It's a complete surprise. Just kidding, it's not. So just allow yourself to fully relax and rejuvenate here. Enjoy the stillness and be prepared for an amazing performance. Breathing deeply, rest, relax. Starting to deepen your breath. Bringing your awareness back into the room. Feeling the brightness in your heart center. And you'll have the option here to either stay in Shavasana, in relaxation, or you can come up to a seat and we'll have Max play this song. So take your time in deciding what you'd like to do, and we'll bring Max out here to play some Eyes of the World. thank you so much to Max. Now we can close out our class together. Okay. So honoring all of those beautiful lyrics, all of that poetry, let's place our hands on top of our hearts, honoring each other for being in this practice together, for showing up today, trusting the wisdom of our hearts. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the eyes of the world. As usual, if you have any requests for next week, just let us know. And thanks for spending your Sunday morning with us.